Happy Sunday. The idea of being unvarnished. A lot of people look at it as being. At the same time, though, you don't want to be negative, but you do want to be real with people, real honest. Not to the point where it's going to hurt their feelings, because if it's people whose feelings you want to hurt, you probably shouldn't have them in your life anyway. I noticed a lot of people over the years that play like they're your friend, play games. I've had one person call it, adults acting like middle schoolers, and in all reality, that's exactly what it is. Looking at it in the idea of friendships, people do play a lot of these games. I've played these games. I don't play them anymore because I just don't have the time or the immaturity to do it. Yet, you can do this same thing in your own personal life by not looking at things in reality, by not being honest with people. That person that complains about their boss but won't go approach them out of fear. Well, part of being unvarnished is getting rid of that fear, overcoming those different fears. What do you have to be afraid of? Even if they're going to try and stomp you, it's like sometimes you got to fight for what's yours. Sometimes you got to stick up for yourself. Sometimes fighting is the only way to protect yourself. So that's just reality. But what I wanted to touch on more than anything is this whole idea of the people that you have in your life. Are you not being honest with people? Are you not being real with people? Are you not showing people the real you? Because what I've noticed, especially since doing these videos, is I'm happier because I have these ideas and I want to share them with people, and I'm not around people all the time. So I thought, hey, what better of a way to, get my ideas out to my friends and family than to make these videos. I share this information with my family that I live with, so I'm going to share it with the world. I don't really care. It's not for anyone's opinion. It's just for someone's willingness to take these ideas and use them if they can help them, or take them and dump them in the trash. Either way, I'm going to keep making the video, so it doesn't really matter to me. But what I've noticed is everyone wants to be a people pleaser, or most people, a lot of people, and I've been there. I'm not saying that I haven't been in the position and had the mindset of wanting to be a people pleaser as well. Getting along with people, not wanting to ruffle feathers to get ahead in life, and I've noticed that that's caused me more problems in my life than it's helped me. Trying to, not be myself, trying to not get into it with people, trying to not tell people how I really felt about them in order to come up, or in order to benefit financially, or in order to, get promotions, whatever it is that I've conquered. Every time I haven't been real with myself and been real with the people that were around me, it ended up coming back to bite me in the butt, because maybe I was gossiping, because I was, venting my frustrations, because I wasn't allowing these things to get out. And so what you have to do is you have to start reading information on how to be real and how to be genuine. That's how I opened up my mind to these new ideas of, getting into the comfort of sharing, the real me with people. I touched on the idea of, like appearance anxiety not long ago. That's another thing. Sometimes you have to increase the way that you feel about yourself, or increase your care for your physical appearance, and that allows you to allow more to come out of yourself and to be more genuine with people and unvarnished with people. Sometimes it takes, losing that weight. Sometimes it takes, changing the way you do your makeup, or changing your hair, or whatever. It could be your clothing. It could be a number of things. But you have to search inside of yourself for what's right for you. It could be your job. It could be that you're around people that don't make you feel good about yourself, and you need to change your environment. It could be a number of things. My job here is to only put out the ideas to help you use your own brain and your own critical thinking to find your own destiny or path. I can't tell you what your path is. But several things that did help me become more unvarnished were, you know, taking care of my appearance issues, because that was a problem for me. You know, as I've said before, I had lost a bunch of weight several times, gained it all back. I didn't feel good about that, especially because I come from a family where my father had a heart attack. So I look at it as, hey, you know, my life may not be as long as I want it to be if I'm, you know, big. So I wanted to get the weight off. Number two was getting around the right people. I kept putting myself around people that weren't good for me. Were they bad? No. They just weren't good for the purpose that I was trying to have in my life, or the environment that was good for my growth. And the third thing was being more selfless. That's the huge one. Finding ways to increase my service to humanity. Finding ways to do more for others than I'm taking from them. That was huge, because that made me a lot more comfortable in my own skin, and it made me feel that I was actually making contributions to the world that were valuable and not just taking from everyone. So, Unvarnished. Happy Sunday.